Hey there. What's up? What's going on? All right, see you later. Why, hello everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Boulder. We're hiking Crown Mountain or Crown Point Trail. Just gorgeous day in Colorado. We of course can work from anywhere. So let's do a stock video. I haven't talked stocks in a while. I've been doing day trading, and it's pretty exciting actually. It's pretty fun, and I want to do a real brief video here while we have some internet, just to kind of discuss approaches about how to invest in the market here in 2021, because there's so many different types of companies, and the way that the economy and everything is changing so fast that you see here, like on this list of really some of the top 10 stocks that I say to watch and to purchase call options on, which are options saying that the stock's going to go up. Moderna here is always up on this list. I've been talking about it for really heavily for months. Said they were going to get to 250. They're up at 247, having another great day, up like 12 bucks. They're just out of control. Google, Alphabet also strong, but they're more expensive. Amazon I didn't think was going to continue this strength, but they really have. Microsoft doing well. Walmart will creep up slowly. It takes a while, but they get there. Intuitive Surgical has earnings coming up. Be interesting to watch them over the next week. I thought they would get to 1,000 close to by now. They're trudging along slowly. And Agilent is something I'm going to be talking about in the future. Sherwin-Williams is pretty cheap. Now, what I want to kind of talk about, though, the reason why I did this video is here. This is the Excel file I have that tracks all the companies. And now that I'm day trading every day and really paying attention to this, and really not doing much sports over the summer here, we're just going to really focus on stocks and companies. So as we go through these companies, I have target prices, target strike prices listed right here, as well as a calculation that figures out, well, how good of a deal is the stock to buy right now. And based on the target prices I have, Sherwin-Williams right now is one of the best to choose from. Microsoft still one of the best to choose from. Tesla, of course, one of the best to choose from. This is a little update, not necessarily updated. I haven't updated in the last few minutes. The way to do that, though, is simply by to go here and go into this sheet. This is a live Google sheet that you can get access to if you want assistance with this. What's going on? Yep, it's a party here on the mountain. You can grab the data here, and what you're able to do after that, I have trouble seeing the mouse. There it is down there. Is you're just going to paste it right in this area called raw import. And when you paste this in here, it's going to update all the prices, because Google Finance is a fantastic. I mean, I say invest in Google. Well, Google Sheets and Google Finance, which is the function that's calling these stock prices, automatically updates. And as soon as you do that, you can go check out the data and refresh this, and things are going to slightly move and update with current prices. Like Tesla's down even further, so they're even better deal right now. Anyway, so if you're interested in learning how to do this, it's certainly something I enjoyed focusing on last year when COVID was a big deal. But I just would like to discuss the way you review financials and the reasons why I put these stocks up on the list, and these are stocks that I care about, because there's something else that this application can do. Is instead of just looking at the stocks that I care about, how did we get to this point? How did I find these stocks originally? Well, this day change column right here, you can start sorting this thing by who's having the best day of all the stocks that we track. And I have, I think, like 1,500 or something in here, and I'll remove some and add some as we go. But who's having the best day and why? And, I saw this one like Compass Minerals is having a really good day. That's because they just identified like $1 billion worth of lithium or something, and you're going to need this for batteries and stuff like that. So I also have really solid financials. They're a profitable company. Their price to earnings ratio, or all these things that you look at, is well within a normal range. And in this type of industry where they're going to be receiving, I think, a lot of steady demand for battery type minerals, in this case lithium, also looking for companies that are mining nickel as well. Nickel's a big one. You can realize that this price is going to continue to go up if you look at how they have performed recently. You can go back here and do the put them like right in here over Google or something. And when you do that, just regular paste is fine. When you do that, then as this updates, even in really slow internet up here in the mountains, you can see that it's going to pop up and it's going to update, and as soon as we get this to do this here. But what it does is it shows you the kind of companies that you want to look for. For example, when you're doing day trading and you watch news that is popping out, you can determine whether the news is a more sustainable type of news that will lead to a longer term increase in the price of the stock, or whether it's just a pump and dump type scheme and the news is just a press release and not really news. This is a little bit of both, but they're in the industry and they have a reputable set of financials that I think that they'll hit 70 and go higher than 70 because they can, and they have in the past. You'll see this chart will probably pop up in a second. But the yeah, there it is. See, they went down recently, and then now they're announcing they just found stuff, and they were profitable anyway, even through this downturn. So this is over the last 90 days. You can see that, you know, like this will take a second, but over the last month, they're going to have a really sharp increase today. They're just catching up, and they're probably going to stay there. I wouldn't expect to sell off with a company like that. So as you're reviewing this file every day, you start to see these companies that pop up. And yesterday there was like Middlesex Water in New Jersey was one that is getting added to the S&P 600. That was easy to catch that on its way up, and they're probably going to sustain their increase in price. So you can look at it both ways. You can look at what's changed and what's gone up the most. You can also look at what has gone down the most for the day and see what kind of notes I have on companies like this. And you know, it's just really interesting to dig through it and see how the market trends move, because there is also a table here where you can open and close different types of segments and see exactly which companies are doing what and track it that way. So it's really endless. If you're interested in be sharing this file with you and using my notes and my assessments of things, talk to me on a just individual basis. Let me know how long you would want to use it for and what you need me for, because I'm going to be doing it every day anyway, and I have no problem sharing this information with people who care and want to act on it, because all I'm doing is looking for call options. I see the market continuing to go up the way the money supply is, and people want to go and hustle up after companies that are really changing the world. And you know, Moderna's probably may hit 250 today. I mean, that's been a really sharp increase for them over the last month. I mean, they really haven't stopped over the last forever, and they're going to continue to do so, because we're all going to need tailored vaccines as we see these variants are starting to dictate our lives and how we open up and stuff. So we're going to find gems like that, and we're going to do some more hiking. As you can see, everyone's partying. This is a pretty awesome. This overlooks Boulder over here. Yeah, everyone's having a good time. This is a great town. Like I said, it's mine. See if I lose my phone, because those kids steal my phone. Yeah, you can overlook the city of Boulder if you get any of that. You can climb these rocks. It's really just absolutely gorgeous. So I'd highly recommend visiting Boulder, and I'd highly recommend trading stocks right now. There's an adage that when you're purchasing call options and your stock keeps going up, it's like printing money, and we're still in that zone. We're feeling inflation. You're going to feel it in the market. So you really have to be in the market to keep pace with all the inflation and keep your head in the clouds. All right? Good luck, everyone. May all your stocks be winning.